Ryan Sportstad. I'm Vern.
I'm Ryan. This is our F1 2025 Monaco Grand Prix preview at the Circuit de Monaco.
Monaco, Circuit de Monaco, Monaco. Fantastic stuff, Ryan. It is Monaco. It's going to be a snooze fest, the race. It's going to be, oh man. But one thing will be good, and that will be the qualifying. That's going to be mustard. Absolutely fantastic. But let's get into some stats about Monaco Grand Prix. It is 3.34 kilometers long.
Which is actually not allowed.
Oh, why not?
Because the limit is actually 3.5. But they've done an exception for Monaco.
Of course they do.
I mean, they've also done an exception for Spa because the limit is 7 kilometers. Spa is 7.004 kilometers long.
Thank you for that, Ryan.
Wow.
That was good. It was first held in 1929, so almost 100 years.
Before the Formula 1 even exists.
Exactly. There's 78 laps. McLaren has won 15 times there. They are the leading winner of that race. McLaren, 15-time winner. And of course, the great, the man, the myth, the legend who is Ayrton Senna. Here he is. Put him up. Where is he?
Rest in peace.
Where is he? Ayrton. There we go. Senna won it 6 times.
Almost one of those 7.
Iconic Marlboro McLaren there. Fantastic stuff.
I love that livery.
That is amazing. That was the days when Formula 1 was really cool.
Back then, the sponsorships were actually good.
Yeah, I don't know about the cigarette sponsors, but never mind.
At least they look better than the other crap.
True. But all chasing this man, Oscar Piastri.
Yep.
Doing really well there. Out in the lead. Let's check out the Drivers' Championship at the moment.
It's interesting.
It's getting tight on top there. Oscar with 146. Lando with 133 and Max with 124.
Tell me about it.
Tight stuff. We'll just check out the constructors quickly just to remind you guys what's going on there. Over there, it is a bit of a boring show. McLaren way out in the lead. Over 132 points difference. Followed by Mercedes, which for me is the big surprise. Then Red Bull.
I told you, don't sleep on Mercedes.
Don't sleep on Mercedes. And then, of course, we have Ferrari. But hey, listen, before we carry on, let's get into your lap, which you did. Iconic circuit.
And also,
hated. It's a legendary circuit from the names, from the history.
From how it looks as well.
And how it looks, man. Check that out.
I mean, it looks beautiful, but the problem is the racing is shit.
The racing is shit, but the qualifying should be mustered on Saturday. But let's get into your lap, Ryan. Let's enjoy that one. Yeah. So, guys, here is Ryan's lap.
Bonjour, and this is my lap of the Circuit de Monaco. We start with the first corner. You go into third, called Saint-Devote, and now we come into Beau-Rivage. Now, this is where last year there was a massive crash with Sergio Perez, Kevin Magnussen, and Nico Hülkenberg. The main reason is because Kevin Magnussen wanted to have some Viking instinct in him, which unfortunately didn't work. This is nice uphill, and then we go into Massenet, down to 4th, and here comes the iconic Casino Square, also into 4th. Now also, there we go into Mirabeau. You go into second gear for this corner, and you go to the slowest corner on the calendar, the hotel hairpin. And now to this corner that doesn't have a name. And now we go into Portier, down to second gear. And here comes my favourite part of the whole track, the tunnel. It's a tunnel! I mean, what track has that? Now you go to the Nouvelle Chicane, the best overtaking spot on the whole track, you can say what it is. There you go into second gear, and now here comes a really famous corner. So back in 2013, Pastor Maldonado had a collision with Max Chilton in Tabac, and there was a red flag. They stay into 4th, and then you go to the swimming pool chicane. In 2021, Charles Leclerc made a crash in qualifying at the swimming pool chicane to give him pole position, which made him not start because Ferrari was so stupid. And in 2022, Mick Schumacher had a massive crash in the barrier as well. You go down to 3rd, and now to the final corners. There you go, Raskas into 2nd, and now to Oliver Noakes, and down the final corner. And what is it going to be? It's a 117.2.
It is an iconic track.
It is.
It's just not great racing.
It's shit, right? It's one of the worst.
But when I was watching it again go around, I was like, oh, there's the swimming pool.
Yeah.
Everybody knows it.
Everyone knows Monaco.
Everyone knows Monaco. You know all the corners.
If only somehow the Monacan government could just widen every single road.
You can't do that, Ryan. The buildings there, you just
I
can't.
know. If only that would be possible. If not, I would have loved this track.
But it isn't. But hey, it is an iconic city. It is an iconic harbour there.
Yep.
I love personally there the swimming pool. That brings back so many memories as a child watching the Monaco Grand Prix.
And my favourite's always been the tunnel.
Tunnel.
I mean,
Which Grand Prix is the tunnel?
it used to be Singapore, but then they changed the layout a bit.
Yeah.
Madrid's gonna have two, but it's not really a tunnel. It's just two massive bridges.
Yeah, it's not the same. Little changes in the Formula One. We saw McLaren had a different livery, Ryan.
Yeah.
So you want to talk a bit about it?
I mean, normally you go vertical like the Marlboro livery,
Yeah.
but this time they've gone straight forward.
I don't know about that big number on top of the car. You actually don't see that on the side. They got the big numbers.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not much of a change. I would have, changing the colours maybe. But for me, McLaren will always be that red and white Marlboro one.
Well, I do like the papaya.
Papaya's
That's
okay.
that's how McLaren actually originally started.
Yeah, but I think the good old days was when they were the McLaren with the red and white from Marlboro. I love that, man.
Yeah, and the Vodafone actually looked nice as well with the chrome.
Yeah. So listen here. We're looking forward to the qualifying because
Yes.
I'm not looking forward to the race. I must be honest with you.
Oh, hell no. It's probably going to be a ball fest. But there is a little positive. You have to have a two-stop race.
Okay.
So at least there's going to be some difference.
And of course, there's a lot of rookies in this year, so I think there's going to be a lot of carnage. I think there's going to be a lot of yellow flags
I hope so.
because there's a lot of rookies in there.
I mean, we saw it already with practice.
Exactly. You make a little bit of mistakes and you're out of here.
Yeah.
For them, maybe it could be an interesting race. We'll see. But I think if one of the most experienced boys gets pole, like Max or Charles or Hamilton, I think it's over. They'll leave from start to finish.
I remember Verstappen's pole in 2023. That was ridiculous. He was so much slower than Alonso in the first two sectors, but then somehow managed to make it be even faster in that third sector alone.
Guys, I'm looking forward to the qualifying. Like I said, I'm not looking forward to the race, but I'm looking forward to qualifying. Maybe in the race something happens.
Our only hope is that it rains and there's a hell of a lot of crashes.
That would be cool. But
As long as no one gets injured.
as always, we shout out to Uncle Brian and Uncle Roy.
Hope you stay healthy.
Stay healthy. I hope you guys are doing well. And of course, guys, don't forget to
Subscribe, like, put the notifications on. Thank you so much for hitting 50,000. Thank you very much.
That was amazing. 50,000.
Keep doing it. By the end of the year, we want 100,000.
Hit the subscribe button, guys, and everybody out there. Hey, join us for Sunday evening for the review of the Monaco Grand Prix. Yes, I always hope it's not going to be a snooze fest. Everybody out there, stay safe, man. Peace.
Bye.